Welcome to another video, dudes and dudettes. This is me, Kazuhiro Uesuman, out with another video. Each subscription gets me one step closer to world domination. So please subscribe. Let's talk about how horrible democracy really is. The one thing that I have learned over the years is that whatever sounds good is not necessarily good. 10 liters of chalky milk sounds really good, but it isn't. To be honest, you can make almost anything sound overly good or overly bad. The reason democracy is bad, because its bad outweighs its good by a large margin. People may not be qualified to know what's good for them, because it is a universal fact that the majority of the people in the world are stupid. Everyone who is above 18 years of age is eligible to vote. That is the only criteria for eligibility. What people don't realize is that you can be 18 and still like Sword Art Online. Age has nothing to do with the qualifications of individual. A 9-year-old who has been taught history and social sciences can be a much better voter than majority of adults. This simply means that a politician who has an agenda in his head can manipulate the majority into giving him power by swaying them with sweet and nationalistic words. And when he gets into trouble, he can guise it as will of the people. Democracy is a bad ruling system as it fails to consider the stupidity simping potential of people who are eligible to cast the vote. Socrates hated democracy. Based, in a nutshell, people who lack understanding in politics should not vote. Kanye West should not vote. People can be easily manipulated by appealing talk or targeting their sentiments and converted to your cause. Another reason why democracy is bad, because it is the rule of the majority. That sounds horrible already. There are loads of case studies in which the minority groups always suffer. Democracy at its very definition cannot be an utopia. I personally believe that the democracy today has become a means to deceive and manipulate the masses to fulfill whatever agenda the government might have. The reasons themselves differ from country to country. The fact remains is that democracy is not and can never be what it claims to be, and that is rule of the people, by the people, for the people. With mass media, it has become really easy to manipulate people and sway them to think in a particular way. People can be dumb, and democracy gives power in the hands of dumb, highly impressionable and naive people. Rulers can be greedy, but politicians can be both greedy Pinocchios. Democracy looks good on paper, but when it is implemented it is horrible. A just ruler is easier to find than an honest politician. People who simp for the politicians are worse than the politicians themselves. Democracy and justice in the same statement is ironic. If you disagree, you are ugly. Thank you for reading. This was your host, Kazuhiro Uesuman, signing out.